Hello, 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 hello. Today is a little different. I'm going to be doing some soft spoken and follow my instructions ASMR. Both things that I don't really do. Well, one I've never done, and the other I haven't done in a while. So, I'm just going to get started immediately. The first instruction is I want you to follow this finger. Alright? And I don't want you to follow this one. Do not follow this one, but follow this one. Alright? Okay. Good job, good job, good job. You did pretty good for that first one. But I think I'm going to make it a little different, alright? I want you, even if it goes out of frame, I have two different color pencils here. I want you to follow this yellow one. I want you to follow this yellow one, okay? And even if it goes out of frame, if it goes out of frame, I want you to look at my nose, alright? But once it comes back in frame, you can look back at it, alright? Look back at it, but never look at this one. Never look at this one, alright? Alright. Alright, good job, good job, good job, good job. I don't know if anybody's ever done that before, but I was just trying it out and seeing if it works. Alright, so for my next instruction, I have a deck of cards. And I want you to tell me if the card is higher or lower than the one I just showed you. So, we're going to start off with a joker, an upside down joker. We're going to start off with a joker, alright? Higher or lower than the joker? Lower. If you chose lower, then you're right. Alright, so that was a 10. Higher or lower than a 10? I'm going to say lower, because I can't tell either. Ooh, it was close. But this one's 9. So if you chose lower, then you're right. Alright. Higher or lower than 9? Higher or lower than 9? Lower again. If you've chosen lower 3 times in a row, then you are correct all 3 times. I'm going to say higher than 4, but what do you choose? Higher or lower? Higher or lower than 4? Alright. Higher. It was higher. I mean, that makes sense. There isn't much anything lower than a 4. Unless I'd have to get pretty unlucky. Alright. Higher or lower than a queen? Higher or lower than a queen? Lower. It was lower. Alright. Higher or lower than a 3? Higher or lower than a 3? Ooh. If you chose lower, then you're right. If you chose lower, then you're right. I'll tell you, in my own head, I said higher. But I was clearly mistaken. I should have known I was going to pull a 2 after getting a 3. Alright. One more. Higher or lower than a 2? I mean, maybe it's equal. Maybe it's equal. But higher or lower? It was lower. It was lower. It was lower. So, if you chose higher, then you're wrong. If you chose lower, then you're right. That was not planned. I did not think I was going to get 2 lower, and that low of chance. Alright, next. I have a few colored pencils in front of me, and I want you to tell me which color I'm going to be showing out of these bunch, okay? Okay? And I just want to preference that this is, it looks like a light green, but I'm going to say it's a yellow. I'm going to say it's a yellow even though it is definitely a lime green. Alright. Ready? What color is this? Good job. Good job. Good job. Good job. Alright. I'm choosing the next one. What color is this? What color is this? Correct, it's orange. It's orange. It's orange. It's orange. Alright. What color is this? What color is this? It's white. It's white. It's white. If you said white, then you're right. Alright. What color is this? What color is this? If you said light blue, then you're right. Alright. One last one. One last one. One last one. One last one. What color is this? What color is this? If you said black, then you're right. Then you're right. Then you're right. Good job. Good job. Alright. So, I have a pen here. I have a pen here. And I want you to tell me which direction it is coming from. Okay? I want you to tell me which direction. So if it's here, you say it's coming from, or I guess down, right, left, wait, no, up, down, right, left, okay. Alright, let's start. Good job, good job, good job, good job. Good job, good job, good job, good job, good job. Good job, good job. Alright, ready? Good job, good job, good job. Alright, you ready? That one was a little tricky, but it was both. It was both. Alright, you ready? Good job. Good job. Alright, I'm gonna go a little quicker now. You ready? Alright, good job. If you're able to keep up, I'm very impressed. I'm very impressed. Because I don't know if I would be able to keep up with that. Alright. On to the next. I want you to close your eyes. Alright? I want you to close your eyes. I'm going to do a countdown. Alright? And And while you have your eyes closed, before I tell you to open them, I want you to guess which corner it's in. And then tell me if you are right or wrong. Alright? Alright, close your eyes. 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 Okay. Open your eyes in 3, 2, 1. If you guess corner 1, then you're right. If you guess corner 1, then you're right. Alright, close your eyes again. Close your eyes again. Close your eyes again. Close them again. Alright. Ready to guess? In 3, 2, 1. If you chose corner 4, then you would be right. You'd be alright. You'd be right. Alright. Let's do it 2 more times. 2 more times. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Alright. Are your eyes closed? Okay. Open your eyes in 3, 2, 1. If you guessed corner 2, then you are right. You are right. You are right. Okay. Close your eyes for the last time. Close your eyes for the last time. Close them one last time. Okay. I want you to open them in 3, 2, 1. If you said corner 2 again, then you are right. Then you are right. And if you chose corner 3 every single time, then I am sorry. But corner 3 got no attention. That's the corner I would have chose. I like 3. Alright. This time, I want you to tell me how many clicks you hear. Alright? How many times do I click this pen? Let me know. Alright? Alright. How many times was that? How many times was that? I'll give you a second to think it over. Alright. If you said 9 clicks, you'd be right. Or 8 clicks. I didn't even count. But that's how much it seemed like. But you'd be right. Okay. Going again. Alright. How many clicks was that? How many clicks was that? If you said 10 clicks, you'd be right. You'd be right. You'd be right. You'd be right. I clicked it 10 times. Alright. Ready? How many times was that? How many times was that? That one should have been easy. It was only 3 times. It was only 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Alright. This one's going to be a little bit harder, but it's also the last one. It's also the last one. So, I want you to tell me how many times I clicked the pen. You ready? How many times did I click the pen? I don't even know. I think it was like 15. So if you said 15 times, then you are right. Then you are right. But I will have no way to verify it. So, congratulations no matter what, I guess. You'll be right no matter what, because I'll just believe what you say. Alright. Alright. It's time for our next thing. It's time for our next thing. It's time for our next thing. I want you to tell me when my fingers leave your vision. Alright? Tell me when my fingers leave your vision. Okay. Good. Good. Alright. Good. 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 Good, 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 good. Okay. Good, 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 good. Okay. Good, 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 good. I paused a little bit on there. There. Just a few more times. Good, 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 good. Good, 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 good. Alright. So, I have these chess pieces here. One is light, one is dark. Okay? I want you to tell me which ones. I want you to tell me which one you see. Which one you see, light or dark. Alright? Good, 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 good. Good, 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 good. Good, 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 good. Good, 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 good. Good, 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 good. Good, 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 good. Good, 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 good. Good, 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 good. Okay. Now, following with the chess pieces, I want you to tell me which piece it is. Alright? And in case you don't know what the chess pieces are, I don't expect you to memorize this, but this one is the bishop. This is the tower or castle. This is, I think, is the castle or tower, either or. This one is the queen. We have a pawn, and we have a horse. Sorry, I didn't even show the horse. And we have a horse. Alright. Tell me which one I show you. Alright. Good job. 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 Alright. Good job. Good job. Good job. Okay. Good job. Good job. Good job. Alright. Just a few more. Good job. Good job. Good job. Good job. Alright. Good job. Good job. Good job. Okay. Good job. Good job. Good job. And one last one. One last one. One last one. Good job. Good job. Good job. You're doing great. You're doing really good on these tests, actually. You're doing really good. Alright. Alright. Tell me. I want you to tell me when I stop tapping, okay? Please tell me when I stop tapping. Good job. Good job. Alright. Ready? Good job. Good job. Good job. Good job. Good job. Alright, ready? That one was quick. It was a quick one. But good job. Good job. You got it. You got it. Alright, ready? Just a few more times. Good job. Good job. Good job. Good job. Good job. Alright, last one. Good job. Good job. Good job. Good job. Good job. You did good. You did good. Alright. Now it's time for the next one. It's time for the next instruction. And I want you to tell me which book I have as picture. this book, we have this book, we have this book. But which book is bigger, that or this? If you said the one on the right, you'd be right. The one that isn't Goosebumps, the one that isn't Goosebumps, the one that isn't Goosebumps. You'd be right. Alright. Tell me which book. Tell me which book. Tell me which book is bigger. I had it backwards. But if you said Minecraft, the Minecraft book, you'd be right. You'd be right. You'd be right. The Minecraft book was in fact bigger. Alright. Which book is bigger? Alright. If you said Goosebumps, you'd be right. You'd be right. Goosebumps is a little bit bigger. Look. Okay. Last one. Which book is bigger? The Science or Minecraft book? If you chose the science book, you'd be right. You'd be right. You'd be right. I don't know if you could tell, but it was definitely a little bit bigger, just a smidge. Just a smidge. Alright. Now, for this one, I'm going to be drawing out letters like this. And I want you to tell me which letter you see me draw. Alright? Okay. Which letter was that? Which letter was that? That was a V. That was a V. Alright. Sorry about that. But which letter was that? Which letter was that? That was a Z. That was a Z. Alright. Which letter was that? Which letter was that? Which letter was that? That was an A. That was an A. That was an A. Alright. Which letter was that? Which letter was that? Which letter was that? That was the letter B. That was the letter B. That was the letter B. Alright, which letter is this? That is the letter C. That is the letter C. You'd be right. So the letter C, then you'd be right. Alright, which letter is this? Which letter is that? If you said N, then you'd be right. You'd be right. You'd be right. Alright, just a few more, just a few more. Just a few more. Which letter is this? Which letter is that? If you said M, you'd be right. You'd be right. Alright. Which letter is this? Which letter is that? If you said O, then you'd be right. Good job. Last one. This one's gonna be a little difficult. Alright. Which letter is this? What letter is that? If you said Q, you are right. Good job. Good job. Good job. Alright. I want you to close your eyes for this one. This is one of the final tests. Not the final test, but one of the final tests. And I want you to tell me if the click is close or if it's far. Alright. Close or far. Okay. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Okay. Ready? Was that close or far? Was that close or far? If you said close, you'd be right. Okay. Was that close or far? Close or far? Close or far? It was far. You're right. Was that close or far? It was close. You're right. close or far? Close or far? Close or far? That was far. Good job. Good job. Are you ready? Was that close or far? Close or far? Close or far? It was a little bit farther than close, but that one was hard. That one was hard. Alright. Close or far? That was close. That was close. That was close. Good job. Good job. Good job. You did good. You did good. You did good. Alright. I have one final test. One final test. I want you to tell me what numbers I am holding up with my hands. Okay? I want you to tell me what numbers I am holding up. Okay. Ready? 2. 2. That was 2. That was 2 again. That was 2 again. Alright. That one was 4. That was 4. That was 1. That was 1. That was 2. That was 2. That was 0. That was 0. That was 3. That was 3. Alright. I'm going to make it a little more challenging. I'm going to hold up 2 different numbers. And I want you to tell me what they add up to. I want you to tell me what they add up to. So if I hold a 5 and a 4, I want you to tell me that it's 9. That is 9. That is 9. Alright. You ready? That was 7. That was 7. That was 4. That was 4. That was 2. That was 2. That was 8. That was 8. That was 8. That was 4. That was 4. That was 4. And one last one. One last one. That was 10. That was 10. Alright. You did excellent. You did excellent. You did excellent on every single thing. You did excellent. And I just want to say good job. Good job. Good job. But it's over now. It's over now. So, you don't have to follow my instructions anymore. So, good night. I want to say good night. Good night. My final instruction is for you to go to sleep. Or enjoy the rest of your day. Good night.